Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of Orphaned Blood. This is our fifth episode of our little cative series, as I'm calling it, where our plucky young group of vampires try and survive a world that they could not fathom and are still trying to get a grips on. Uh, this is also my channel. Hello and welcome to TheCatsMeow. To those of you who are here, I hope you are excited for what is going to be I'm sure, insane episode, as usual. With that, why don't we jump to some introductions from our lovely players? And let's start off this week with. Let's start off with Bo. Rain, why don't you give us your introduction?
Hey everybody, Cleansing Rain playing Beauregard, Thibodeau LaFontaine III. Having a lot of fun with this character, having a lot of fun with this series. 5 episodes experience within Vampire the Masquerade and having fun with the group involved here. Uh, don't have any plans for the next couple weeks, but starting in October, I'll have a handful of things available in which I'll be multi-streaming so you can catch through my channel or through the channels of the others. But yeah, I'll post some of those over to Serpentine for the outros, perhaps. But other than that, you can follow me at my Twitch channel. Other than that, just happy to be here, enjoying it.
Great to have you with us. Uh, Up next, Emiko. Give us your introduction.
Hello, I'm Emiko and I play Sage. I look forward to smashing some heads in this session. Oh no, in character, Sage doesn't look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it out of character so much. Yeah, having a blast with this series though. So yeah, let's see what happens next. It'll go fine, completely fine.
Completely fine. With that, up next, Tone. Give us your introduction.
Hello, everybody. I am Tone, and you can catch me on Monday nights at 8:30 PST for Motor Rolls for episode 15. I think is the upcoming episode. But let's talk about Vega de Leon. He's just looking for his cocaine blood. Maybe he'll find it today. Stay tuned. But loving this game. 5 episodes in, just like Cleanse there. This is all the experience of vampire I have. So it's epic. Well done, sir.
Thank you very much. And up next, Yampa. Give us your introduction.
What's up, guys? Sorry about that. I had to get a call. Yampa playing Carlos. He already found his cocaine blood. Loving this setting, loving the party. Um, and yeah, let's see what happens. Well, catch me on Fridays. I'm taking time off.
Yeah. And last but certainly not least, Emily, why don't you give us your introduction as our lovely guest for this evening?
Hello, I'm a guest. I am Emily. I play Cassandra or Cassie. And I am on Ticking Time Bomb stream on Tuesdays, the cooler one. And can we keep the punching people to a minimum? Just we're going for silky smooth and not whatever that is. Get in, get out,
I'm sure.
please.
And hello, I'm Marky the Cats Meow. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my series. With that, we can begin a short little introduction. Go. We watch as appearing on the television screen is the news station, as we see Hound News, breaking news bulletin. As we see, sitting behind the desk as usual is the host for the show, Chuck Howler. as he looks towards the screen, shuffling some notes with the faux smile that is normally seen on the presenter's face. Good evening, America. Have you got an eye on your children? There's been a recent uptake on missing children, and it's important that everyone keeps an eye out. After all, the children are our future, are our country's future. Without them, what are we to do? Keep an eye out on, hold on. As well, recent uptake in gang violence. Is video games to blame? And is there a future where television is slowly corrupting our youth? These things and more at 7. And finally, have you been getting your... and finally, are you truly protected? With that, we watch as the screen flickers away from the news set, as we see a slightly different view. We see some figures behind the man on behind the man in the news studio. We see some people standing in a production booth with a number of cameras at the set, a couple of microphones set up, and a ton of buttons and keyboards around, as we see two figures who seem to be deep in conversation. So what are we supposed to do next? Just wait? The bosses will have something for us eventually. Something of importance. I mean, we're not going to let down the company, are we? No, of course not. After all, we all know how that will end badly. Speaking of which, any word from the boss? No. I'm sure we'll hear soon enough. After all, if there's a coin to be made, Pentex will be right there. With that, we cut to a little bit of text at the bottom of the screen as we cut away from Hound News. Hound News, proudly sponsored by Pentex. With that, we can jump right into an introduction. Who would like to lead the recap of last week's episode?
Yampa. But he is weird.
Damn. All right. Let me see. So many games. Oh, I just needed time for myself. I had to think, so I just, dipped out for a second. It doesn't matter. Just had to see the family, make sure that they're okay. Got back to the sanctum. They were talking about having a nice car ride and talking about stuff. I don't know. They're okay, I guess. I guess some of them played dress up with veil stuff. Very risque fashion wise. With Bo and Bo and Vega having their boy time, while Sage and Cassie had their conversation. Well, didn't matter much. We got that stuff sorted. We had to go get a job done, rescue some sort of politician, a ghoul of some sort. Got caught by some gangers. Oh, we'll see what happens. Got a trusty shotgun. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? A question for the ages, and a question I'm sure will be answered tonight. Nonetheless, I believe you guys had a plan for how you were going to conquer this scenario. Who would like to re-explain the two different group plan? I believe one of you was attempting to be the distraction, while the others were going to sneak behind.
So, it kind of... Vega's the distraction. I'm the protection for the distraction. And then the other three are going in to go get, I forgot his name, but the Ventru ghoul.
His name is Victor.
Yeah.
Victor Ruiz?
It's technically a plan?
What could go wrong?
What could go
It's
Better
solid.
than just walking through the front door, right? And selling the
Yeah.
cocaine back to them.
Yeah, that's an even worse plan. Listen, if Cassie's heart beat, she'd be having heart palpitation.
Is there an equivalent for vampires?
No, I wish.
Alright then. In that case, let's start off with Vega. Vega, how are you going about your distraction? As you arrive at what is an older looking dock that has been kind of left to slowly fall apart. There's a large fence that surrounds it, however, part of the fence has fallen inwards and has kind of been pulled away and been used as a makeshift entryway, where you can see there is a what could be described as kind of a driveway, more like a bunch of skid marks on the ground that give you an idea of where people have been driving. And what looks to be a bunch of cars that are outside of this warehouse. Each of them with the symbol of the condor on it.
Excellent. Yeah, Vega's gonna.
La Condor.
Yes. The gang with the cocaine. This is Yampa. I know is Carlito is excited for this. But when Vega gets there, he's gonna be looking around. Are the vehicles inside the fence? Like or are they parked outside? Or they are
They're
parked
the
inside.
fence.
And is there enough space in between this fence lot to do donuts?
I'd say you'd be able to.
Excellent. And so Vega, with Vega's eyes, he's going to look for the most kind of not high, but a lower kind of vehicle, because he's thinking in his head, he's a stuntman. Like, he's done this like so many times, you know? And so he's going to aim it so that as he does the donut, he'll actually open the door and slip out and roll, but projecting the vehicle towards the building, so that whoever is coming outside to deal with the vehicle will have to deal with the car head on. That's what's going through Vega's mind.
Okay. That can be done. I think in that case, why don't you roll me a d10, tell me high or low.
Today, Vega is going to depend on his protection. Cass, high or low?
No, don't make me pick it.
High? Wait, that was too close. Should I roll it again?
Yeah, roll it again.
All right, here we go. High. Down on
No.
You know what? I'll say you do find the car you're looking for.
Okay, perfect. Check the door. I have my knife to try and pop the lock.
The door is locked.
Oh, all right. It's okay. Now, does Cass have any skills for this? Because I'll just pop the lock with the knife.
That's a really good question. No, not even remotely.
Popping the lock with the knife. Was it larceny? Was that it? Or
Yes, larceny.
It's larceny.
It
was larceny.
Dexterity and larceny.
Okay. Here we go. Ooh, cancel that. All right, so now he's gonna open up his old character sheet and look for larceny. Hitting
You
that.
can also roll from the token just by clicking it.
I would try to select the right one, and then I got lost. So larceny, I'm looking. It is under skill. There it is, right there. Perfection. Okay. Roll dice. That is a talent. This... Okay, click the thing, and now it's you said dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity.
Okay. And there we go, larceny. He's digging deep. Vega's digging deep. This is he's got some experience in this. Let's see what happens. A modifier of 6. No wait, no modifier. Sorry.
No modifier.
Wound handle.
Difficulty of 7.
Really 7. There we go. All right. I ended up going through the token. No specialization. Submit. Willpower used. No. Public. Here we go. Submit.
Ooh.
Oh.
3 successes. With that, pop, the lock opens.
Open the door. Look in the back seat. Anything?
It's
Anything?
empty. Back seat is empty.
Jumps in. Check for the keys. If not, he'll have to,
You check for the keys.
hot wire. Hot wire. Hot wire attempt.
All right. Make me a wits larceny this time.
Ooh, wits larceny. KKK. I'll do that. Digging deep. Modifier nothing. No penalty. Difficulty of?
Difficulty of 7.
7 it is. No specialization. Go. Oh, marginal.
1 success. You manage to break into the bottom board of the car and begin to fiddle with the wires. Eventually, you get the right one, and you hear the sound of the engine as it begins to start.
Oh, perfect. You hear that, Cass? No, wait, Cass you're in the position of protection. So you're nowhere near the
so
vehicle.
She has positioned herself, Mark, somewhere where she has cover that she can see, but that she can shoot from.
Okay. Are you
So I
inside the
found it.
grounds or outside? So are you inside the fence or outside the fence?
She probably wouldn't have. So is there somewhere outside the fence, a building, something that she can get a view?
It would be a little far away, but you could.
Yeah, she'll have to find something closer. She'll look closer for somewhere to hide that is good to shoot from. But
Inside the fence, there are like these big containers that have just kind of been left to rust.
all right, well, she'll get to behind one of them, or if she can get on top of one of them and still have cover, then she's going to do it.
All right. Easy enough. You get the high ground. And then,
Perfect.
I will say at this point, Vega, as you have started the car up, you're beginning to draw attention. As you can see, there's like a couple people that are coming outside of the large main warehouse of the dock. Many of them toting guns.
How far of a distance between the building to the vehicle currently?
Probably about 15 meters.
15 meters. Okay. Now, Vega may, if he's seeing this with the guns coming out, he might have to readjust his plan and try to just hit these people with the vehicle as he sort of swings the tail around and to slam. And that's exactly what he's gonna do with the first attack of a donut slam, is what we call it in the biz.
You're gonna wait till they get close and then begin donutting?
Yeah, like he'll kind of chase them towards and then start donating, but turn and then hit them with the back of the vehicle, and then from there
Alright.
just start donating.
Alright then.
Donating, is that a word?
So we watch as numerous of these gang members make their way out. We see as one of them makes his way over to the car that you're in, and then you watch as he's going to like knock on the window with the butt of his gun.
Go fetch. Wait. He's gonna be like, point his finger, and then just gonna step on it.
All
Full
right,
gear, done.
Make a dexterity drive.
All right.
Alternatively, you can use stunt. If you would like.
Stunt it is. Oh yes. Yes, please. And that would be a skill, you said dexterity?
Yes.
Okay. And if would stunt appear on the list?
No. So you might just need to do it as something that's close to it and then add whatever the difference is.
Oh, okay.
So
All
you
right, I'll
just
do this drive.
Drive and then add one.
Then-
And then there's a modifier.
Good. Difficulty?
There's going to be a difficulty of 7.
Perfect. So Vega would have had the vehicle sort of just in that like engine running, ready to, as soon as he hits it into gear, he'll prepare for it,
Yeah.
you know. So this is the front roll. Here we go. You said difficulty 7. There we are. Let's go. Public roll and title ST. Okay, there we are. Whoa!
That's a lot of dice.
Now I'm new to
Oh,
vampire,
boy.
but what does
Yeah.
exceptional like success mean?
So, yeah, we watch as you immediately to the guy and then kick it into gear as we see, like, the flash of you stepping on it, and then you, presumably this is a manual, so you kick it into gear. As we watch the guy kind of knocking on the glass before he kind of starts to realize what you're doing and then starts to try and back away, as the back of the car smacks into him and causes him to go flying. We watch as the other ones immediately ready their guns. They're like, what the fuck is happening? As the car begins to spin around and around. There's a lot of confusion, and they don't seem to quite know what's going on. But they have ready their guns. And you could just hear them shouting through the glass. With that,
Perfect.
we cut back away from the distraction team to the infiltration team. As we cut to Beauregard, Sage, and Carlos. How are you guys attempting to sneak in? This kind of the back of the dock warehouse is to the water, but you could try and make your way through the side. There is fencing, so you'd have to find a way to cut through it or get your way through it. But nonetheless, what's your infiltration plan?
And we're about 2.5 minutes before the events in the front occur, kind of thing.
Roundabout, yeah.
If I sorry, this is over the table. If I use obfuscate in front of them, they technically could still see me, but anyone else that wasn't watching me could not see me. Is that how
Yes.
that works? Okay. So I'll make sure that they can see me, but the others can't. And I will definitely be going around. And if there's a fence, he'll just try to just hop over it.
All right. So you guys all attempting to
I
climb
am
the
not
fence?
one for the jumping or the climbing. Miss Sage, might you be able to help create an opening for us here?
Considering that I have presence too, could I literally grab Beauregard and just jump through the fence? Is there anyone else in this area that could see us currently?
Roll a d10. Tell me how low.
Low.
There is one guy, but he is like sound asleep, leaning against like a barrel. You can hear him snoring.
Okay. We have one snoring person. How far away are they from the fence?
Like maybe 5 meters.
Oh, that is very close. They will wake up if I literally just grab Beauregard and jump.
They look deep in sleep.
Could do it anyways. They're deep in sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. How much blood do I have? Okay. So what Sage will do is using the super strength. She will very ungracefully just grab just grab him and then try to jump over the fence.
All right.
And then see if she sticks the landing.
Strength athletics.
Can I use dot of blood to make it 2 auto successes?
Yes, you get 2 auto successes.
There's
and then you can still make the strength.
There's an extra dice in the chat.
Oh, and you have an extra
Yeah,
dice.
I'd like to spend.
And have we yet to consume our blood point for waking up,
Thanks,
or
David.
is it not session
No,
based?
that's
it's
already
night
been. That was
based.
last session.
Okay, cool,
It's-
cool, cool.
Okay, so do I still roll?
Yes, you still roll, and then you
So
just
I'm
add 2
gonna
auto successes.
Spend
on
point
top.
of blood and then roll.
Strength
dice.
athletics. You also have an extra dice from Vivid Bees.
There's an extra dice.
Yeah,
So
you can
that's
add
1
to
for
the
modifier.
Modifier. Yep.
And then that's wound penalty. What's that?
You don't have to worry
Let's
about
apply
it. You
wind
haven't taken
penalty.
damage yet.
Difficulty 7.
Difficulty is going to be 8.
Is oh. No specialization, no willpower. Public. Day.
2
One
successes, 1. You're still getting used to your vampiric blood, so botches do count. So
I'll
that's
say spend a
1
point of
success
blood,
on
so that
top.
does
So that's 3
that's 1
successes.
success on top. Okay.
We watch as you rear up, as you pick up Bo. Bo, it's an odd feeling to essentially be picked up like a sandbag. Especially by someone, I think slightly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Princess
Yeah.
Carrie, as you are watch as Sage jumps over the fence. There is a moment where you worry that like some clothing or something might get stuck on the top of the fence. However, Sage manages to land on top of the fence and then jump down to the other side.
My word, that is not what I had in mind, but you are efficient. Would you please let me down?
She pushes Bo off. Take this foot. This
Yeah.
kind of unceremoniously drops it. And she just, it's like, wow, that worked. Okay, moving on. She's saying this in a really like quiet voice. And can she still see colors?
Yes, Carlos, you are attempting to climb over, are you?
Yeah.
Alright, you are able to do so. Are you planning to do it quickly, or slowly, or stealthily? What's your plan?
I'm probably trying not to make a lot of noise.
Alright. In that case, I'll say you're able to do so. It takes you a little bit. But you're easily able to climb the fence without making too much noise.
Okay, we're in. Let's just sneak past this guy
Yep.
and find Victor. I think you should go first, Carlos, considering that he can't perceive you.
Right. And he'll just. So what I'm looking at is a dude sitting outside. I'm assuming next to a door, and we're going to that door, right?
Yeah. He's a little far away from the door. He's like leaning against a barrel, and he is asleep.
Yeah, I'll go towards the door, and I'll try the lock, but not like just like grab it and jack, just like very slowly, like see if it's open.
It is open. It seems this door is not locked.
All right, well, I will open it enough to peek my head in.
Alright, you peek your head into the warehouse proper. As you do, you find yourself in one of the side rooms of the warehouse. You can see you're kind of in a section where there's like a number of rooms that are next to each other. You see some doors that are further down, and as you turn around, you see another door that's open that opens up into the main area of the warehouse, which is this large open area with a bunch of like old-looking crates and like steel shipping containers and other boxes and things. You can also actually, why don't you guys make me a perception and alertness, difficulty 8.
All of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
All 3 of you that are here. Let's see.
Yeah, all three. Perception.
Bo, you
Alertness,
can lower it by 1 due to your
No
responsibility.
modifier. Nope.
What's
Difficulty 8. 8?
Yep. Perception alertness.
Oh my god. That's a lot of dice.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, perception is really high.
What was the difficulty?
Difficulty is 8, but you can lower it by 1 to 7 due to your all specs. Actually, no, it would be cancelled out because it's sight.
Yeah,
So now
correct.
it's 8. Yeah. Alright, 3 successes. Alright, 2 successes, 3 successes, 3 successes. You guys are all, as you're looking around, notice that a couple of these boxes that have the tops taken off, you can see they have what looks to be a number of guns, rifles and shotguns. Pretty heavy-duty things. And you can see a number of the boxes have like these labels on them. A couple of them look to be logos of some sort. Some of the other boxes are covered, so you can't see what's in them. But you can see in this warehouse proper, it's pretty stocked, especially for an abandoned warehouse.
Some kind of smuggling operation. We should just find Lewis, not Victor, and get out. Not Lewis, the other dude.
You guys can
I would like
see
to
that-
try to listen if there are any noise from the other party. The other two
yeah.
out front.
I'd say it's probably at this point you guys can all hear the sound of an engine revving up.
Tires squealing.
Yeah. And you can see there are a number of people who are inside of the warehouse that are just probably like sitting around and keeping an eye out, have left to go see what the noise is. There are still a few individuals inside the warehouse though. You can also see further down, there's a door that seemingly leads to another smaller room. But you can also creep out into the main warehouse itself.
How many people can we see that have stayed?
Probably about 4.
Or oh, think you can listen out for Victor?
I suppose if he were making his presence known, I could, but I don't see any reason that he would be trying to announce himself so coincidentally at this time.
You also don't know what he sounds like.
I shall keep an ear. What I think would be best is if the two of you start to search the rooms, and if I hear, then I shall try to alert the other to return that he has been found.
Okay. We should probably. No, splitting up seems a bit risky. Looks at all the guns around. Let's go, Carlos.
Yeah.
So, which entrance shall we try? There's one entrance to the main, and then there's another room.
Well,
Right?
so there's
Yeah.
there's an entrance that goes to the main area, and there's a few more rooms in front of us down a corridor.
Yeah,
we should check
essentially
the
there's like a door in
rooms.
front of you that leads presumably to more rooms. Of these smaller rooms at the back of the warehouse.
I
Yeah,
think
bet
that's where someone would be kept.
Yeah. So Carlos is going to once again, he's gonna like open the door for the other two, and like go to the next door and do the same thing, check if it's unlocked.
Alright, as you check, it is... It is unlocked.
Sage will be skulking behind Carlos.
I'll kind of have like my shoulder to the door with the shotgun on my free hand as I slowly open it and like lift the shotgun to like aim at whatever's on the other side.
Alright. As you look inside, you see what looks to be like some sort of break room. There's like a number of couches that have been set up. There's what looks to be a TV in the corner of the room that seems to just be playing whatever's on. Every once in a while, static overcomes it, and it's hard to see what's on it. And you can see there looks to be 2 people in here. Both of them just seem to be, well, one of them seems to be sitting on the couch, while the other's sitting on what looks to be a stool of some sort, or what is probably more accurately like a crate. And they just seem to be playing cards at a small table. In the corner of the room.
I'm assuming that there's lights on. Is there like a light switch next to the door, by any chance?
I'll say yes. Yes, there is.
I'll kind of look back at Sage, and I'll go, I'll make sure that she can see them, point them out. Like I'm not sure if we want to, like knock him out. Maybe we can choke him out, not kill him. It's not killing, right? It still counts.
I prefer not to escalate the situation right now when we don't need to. We should just quietly back off and check the other rooms.
Fair enough. I'm gonna.
I would say main thing, if you want to get to the other rooms, you have to sneak through this one to try the next door.
Oh.
Alternatively, you can try one with the main warehouse. These ones are like all connected one after another.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
So yeah. You take one and I try to take the other one.
Oh, this is quite the escalation. I don't know how easy or hard it is to take these guys out. Could
Just like in the movies, just grab them and then like.
with
but
my
not like
strength, that could kill them.
Yeah, but just not do it full strength. Just like think about your strength, and then like, and if you break their neck, well, they're bad people anyways. That's.
Oh my god.
All right, ready? I'm gonna turn off the light.
Guess
I'm gonna go for the
I could
farthest
try
one.
choke them, but I don't feel good about this.
Alright, I'll go for the
Okay.
furthest one. You know, just in case he starts moving really fast, because I can move faster.
Alright. You close the light, and I'll strike the closest one.
Okay. On go, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. And he'll like flick the switch and move towards the farthest one.
Yeah. As the light flicks off, you hear the guy go, "What the fuck?" At that point, Sage, what are you doing?
So Sage, once the light flicks off with like cat-like reflexes, she will try to go straight in the first guy that's closest. Try from behind, grab them in like a chokehold, and holding the mouth
Alright.
to prevent like a scream, and basically to try to knock them out unconscious through choking.
Strength roll.
Strength.
And you can add
Where is it?
2
Where did
dice
Bill
for
go?
your bonus.
Third broker. Okay. Bro, modifier 2. I would need the wound penalty is defaulted to yes, which is
That's
weird.
fine. You
Difficulty?
don't have a wound penalty at the moment. Difficulty
Yeah.
is going to be 7 because you're having to do it in the dark.
Visualization or no. Public. Go. Wow.
Alright, 3 successes. You come behind one of these guys and just quickly wrap your arm around his neck as you hear one of them go, "What the fuck?" As he is pulled back to the ground. The other guy goes, "What the fuck was that?"
Alright, go. Hollis go.
Yeah, I'll grab the other one.
Alright then, strength roll.
Strength, just straight strength. Grab this. On difficulty 7, we said.
Success.
Right. 1 success, you managed to essentially rush this guy and grab him and force him to the ground. You can go, "What the fuck?"
Okay, shut up.
Yell sneak.
He's making quite a bit of noise as you're trying to slam your fist into his face.
Oh god. I'm guessing Sage can't help out right now because it takes a bit to choke
No, you're
someone to unconscious.
currently focused on choking this guy out.
Yeah,
Which takes a bit of
I
time.
can't help you with it.
You could already feel that he's struggling in your grip. Bo, what are you doing as you see this scene before you?
Yeah, I have a pretty good sight of it. Given the Auspex, I think I can see pretty clear. I'm going to go to the first closed off door to investigate in this opportunity, trusting that the other two will handle the business of the lightweight as it was.
You go over to the other side, you open the door. As you do, you see what is essentially a room filled with drugs. Just everywhere. You see there are needles off to the side. There's this large pile of cocaine in the center of a playing card table. You see there's even a couple bricks that are stacked in the corner. Yeah, this place is stacked.
He will quickly close the door and move along to the next one.
Alright. Well, you have to go through to get to the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Close.
Well,
You
he'll
can close the door
behind
behind
him.
you. Yeah. As you make your way through, you open up the last door and you see what looks to be some sort of storage room with these large boxes that are around.
And all these individual rooms are dark as well. Was that a room light?
These rooms
or
are
the
because there's
main-
no one in them.
Main power. Okay.
but there is a light switch in each of them. Why don't you roll me a perception and alertness.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 8. As you look around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
I'm gonna call out one time. I'll just be like, Victor. Victor.
Call out, you
And
don't
is this
hear
the
any
end?
responses.
And if this is the end of the progression,
There is another door that leads forward.
okay, then I'll start heading that way.
As you open up the last door, it leads to a much smaller area where there is stairs that go upwards, leading to a second floor.
Then I suppose I'm proceeding that direction. I guess walking quickly at this time, a little less concerned for stealth and a little more for time, as I can start to hear there's commotion going on out front.
Right, yes. Meanwhile, out front, you hear the sound of screeching tires going around and around. Meanwhile, we cut back to Carlos and Sage. Sage, you feel the guy that you're like currently choking out, struggling for a while until eventually he stops struggling.
Sage will just let his body just slump on the ground,
Collapses.
and then look towards Carlos.
Carlos, the guy you're punching at this point has like his arms up to protect his face, and you're kind of just like glancing off his arms.
Alright,
This is just
Sage is gonna...
fuck! Stop!
Sage is gonna do the same, like... Actually, does he look at all damaged? At all? Like, or is he
Oh
just
yeah,
look fine?
his face looks pretty fucked up.
Let's see. I'm not gonna copy Vander as much as out of character me wanting to do that. So, Sage is gonna go to that guy, cover his mouth, and try to choke him as well to unconsciousness.
Okay.
Like to just speak to. Yeah, because that guy's still making noise. May as well finish it off. Drag roll. No modifiers.
No. Modifier 2 for your opponent.
Oh, I forgot about protons. Whoopsies. So, what's the difficulty?
Difficulty is 7. You're still in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're able to easily choke this guy out.
Yeah.
He's got like
Right.
like these big welts on his face where he's just been hit over and over again by Carlos. Not in great shape, but he is unconscious.
Let's go.
Alright, good job. And I guess we go to the next room?
Yeah. As you go ahead, you see the drug room, and then you see further in, Bo is begin making his way up the stairs.
They just looks at all this drugs. That's a lot of drugs. Holy sh! Like,
Yeah.
she's gonna
we should-
grab Carlos and just
yeah, let's
yank.
not get distracted. Just keep going. And as he's getting
Yeah.
yanked, he's just gonna try
Yank.
to grab one of the like a bag of cocaine.
Grab one of the baggies,
No, wait, drop the
Stuff them in
bag.
your pocket.
You already have one.
It's like,
Drop
what, man?
it.
What are you talking about?
Drop the bag.
we gotta keep going. We don't know where Bo went.
Alright, with that, you guys make your way upstairs to the second level. As you do, you find yourself at a point where you actually have an overview of the warehouse below, as you're kind of at a point that's near where there's like essentially like railing, not railings, but I forget the term, but essentially these like metal walkways.
Catwalks?
Yeah, catwalks that are around. And you can already see there are a few guards that are on the catwalks that are like looking down. They don't seem to have turned around to spot you yet, probably because you're kind of in an enshadowed area. But you see in front of you what looks to be like a side room off to the side of what looks to be a main office building. You can kind of see through like windows. At this point, you guys can make perception alertness rolls. This is going to be difficulty of 8.
And the modifiers, I'm guessing.
No modifiers, difficulty 8.
Wow.
Sorry, what are we doing?
Nice mail.
I had to kick someone out of my room.
It's fine.
Perception alertness,
Perception
8.
alertness, difficulty 8.
Perception alertness 8. Bum, 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 bum.
-1, man.
Yeah, that's a botch. So... Yeah,
It is dark in this room, so I suppose this makes sense for the.
it's very dark. Up ahead, there appears to be, as far as you can tell, Yampa, an empty room. As you're kind of looking through the window. And then you see further in a light in what looks to be like a main office that like overlooks the main warehouse. And that's what you guys see on the second floor. Meanwhile, we cut away to Vega as he's doing donuts in the main area of the dock. At this point, you hear people yelling, specifically one guy who's saying, "Get the fuck out of my car or I'm going to shoot."
Oh, all right. Vega is going to be looking and timing this just right. How many people are around currently? Are they kind of in a circle? Are they concentrated in an area? How does it
There's
look?
about 4 of them, and they're starting to encircle you. They're like more of like a semicircle at the moment, but they're trying to get around to block off your exit.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay.
And they have raised their guns.
And they have razor guns. All right. This is exactly what Vega lives for. The thrill is surging through his blood as he concentrates, as the vehicle and him have become one in that intimate sense. And now he's going to use everything to use a final turn and try to pick off as many as he can with the vehicle, and as he like a donut, like moving close and then to turn as that kind of maneuver. But then as he does that to complete a circle, then he'll attempt to dive out of the vehicle and hopefully kind of hide himself away in between the cars. Just everything's going to happen all at once in this chaos.
All right. In that case, dexterity and stunt.
All right. Now, is there the potential that this would inflict serious harm?
Oh, absolutely.
Then may I use Daredevil?
You may indeed use your Daredevil merit.
All right. Here we go. And you said, what was the main trait?
This is going to be dex stunt, difficulty 8.
All right, okay, very good. So we'll continue with the drive.
And then you have an
Plus
additional 3
1.
dice to this from Daredevil.
So that will bring it to putting a 4. 1 for the make it the 5 for the stunt, and then the additional 3. Wow. Wound penalty, no, because not injured at the moment.
Yep.
Not at the moment. And difficulty 8.
Yep.
Here we go. This is for all the tomatoes. No specialization. Willpower used? Wait. What happens if I do a willpower? What does that
You
mean?
get an auto success, and your temporary willpower goes down by 1.
And then I can earn these willpowers back?
Yes, you can.
Well, how many willpower do I have? You know what? I've come this far. I think it's fun to see what the dice say. I mean, come on. Here we go. Forget the willpower. Let's go for it. Title, Stunt. Oh, I forgot the end. Stut. All right.
Stud. All
That's
right,
a lot of
exceptional
dice.
success. So we watch as in this moment, Vega is in his element. He is one with the vehicle and one with the sense of danger, the thrill. And with that, there is a sting of a guitar in the background as suddenly all hell breaks loose as the car begins to turn faster, slamming into some of these guys with guns. You hear the sound as they begin firing upon the vehicle, bullets hitting the metal and the glass, smashing through and dinging off as we watch you kind of curving around. There's a point, though, as we watch in what is almost like a snap second, the door opens slightly and you're able to slide your way out, closing the door behind you as you roll behind one of these crates, and we watch as the vehicle continues to spin out, crash into people as these gangsters are firing upon the vehicle, completely focused on it as their attention, as you manage to slip out unnoticed.
Yeah. Yeah, and then as that is happening, Vega will make his way sneakily through, and just to kind of get in around. Cass is on the opposite end, I imagine. Is that how it was? And sort of just continue to hide in the vehicles as the adrenaline. Yeah, I mean he's full adrenaline right now. Yeah.
Cass, you kind of watch as the vehicle spins out and these guys start firing upon the vehicle. There's a point where the vehicle starts to slow down as the momentum begins to stop, but they are still firing at it over and over again. You notice what they haven't seemed to notice yet. Vega is no longer in the car.
Look, I'm gonna try and locate him if I can.
I'd say you're able to. You're able to see him hiding amongst the vehicles, the other vehicles, unharmed.
Yeah. Okay. How far is he from me?
Like 7 meters, not too far.
I'll try and motion him and just go. Like, exit. Try and leave. And once if she's able to get him to start moving to leave, she will wait until he's pretty much almost gone and then start extricating herself.
Alright.
Because I'm covered.
Easy. Meanwhile, as you guys arrive outside of the office of the warehouse, you hear gunfire.
Bo's pulling his revolver out. Doesn't really look like he's super capable with using it, but
I just realized why I rolled horrible at that perception, because I have a phobia of heights, and I look down and I'm very high up and I'm pretty spooked, and then the shots start ringing off. I think Carlos just kind of charges at the door to get in, get away from this spooky heights.
Colors who charge at the door, knocking it in. There's a sound of the door splintering open. And you see inside this small room, there is a gangster who is sitting in the corner cleaning his gun as he kind of looks to you with a shocked expression.
I'll level my shotgun at him and go like, just drop it, dude. Don't fucking make me do this.
He puts his hands up and drops his gun.
Alright, dope. Y'all motherfuckers got someone in here that's not supposed to be here. Where is that someone that's not supposed to be here?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. It's a politician or some shit.
What, fuck it. How? Go in the other room. You got some guy in there. I don't fucking know.
I'm assuming the other two followed me in.
Say you said.
I move closer to him, grab the gun that he was cleaning, probably put it in his waistband or something, and then I guess I don't know if you want to do the honors. As I still pointing the gun at him, I move towards the door to go check the other room.
Alright.
Do the honors?
Yeah, do that.
Oh, dude.
I'll see Sage's displeasure at that request, and I'm kind of standing in the doorway, but I'll lean the corner and I'll here, just trying to get him to look towards me, and if he does, then I want to.
Yeah, he looks towards you. He's like,
Sleep.
"What the fuck, you?" All right. Make me a command. So do remember you can roll through your token.
What does it fall under then?
Roll dice.
I don't have command as a choice, so is this manipulation,
It'll
charisma?
be manipulation and intimidation. And your difficulty will be 4.
Five successes.
You look at him and you go, sleep, and he goes, what the fuck? Immediately out.
I don't know.
Wow,
I'm
that was
thinking that-
easy.
Yeah, the choking, that was a lot. You should have done that with the other dudes, man.
I think your way was just as effective. DM, is this a handsome gangster?
Roll me a d10. Tell me high or low.
Low.
Oh yeah, this guy's very handsome.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to take a snack. They know where to go.
I'll check the other room, I guess, see if it's locked or not.
Alright, you go and work the handle to open the door. As you do, I need you to make a stamina roll. A soak roll.
What?
technically.
What roll? A soak roll? How in the world do I do that? Soak?
It'll be one of the options when you click on your token.
Soak. Roll soak. Add stamina? Yes? Or something?
Yep. You can add stamina to this.
Yeah. Fortitude.
You don't have any fortitude, so it doesn't matter.
Any modifiers? I don't think so, right?
No modifiers. It'll be standard difficulty 6.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Okay, well,
All of the
luckily
ones.
you can't. Botches don't count on soak rolls, so you got 1 success. As you jingle the handle a little, you then hear. I think probably we'll say this for a Beauregard. You hear the sound of a click, and then Carlos, you watch as in front of you the door is blown open by a shotgun blast, and you are shot in the chest, and you fall backwards. You take 2 points of lethal damage.
Shit.
As Beauregard, at this point, you're over near the body, about to like bite in, and then you hear the bang.
He'll throw the sleeping guy down and head back to the door. To see, I suppose, Carlos stumbling backwards from the neighboring door against the railing.
Carlos, make me a self-control roll. Difficulty is 7.
Self-control. Can I do that from the thing?
It'll be virtue. Roll willpower, power plus virtue. And you should be able to select self-control.
Self-control. There. Did I roll?
All right, you botch.
So many ones today.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're knocked back by this blast to the chest, and then there is just a moment of seething anger that comes over you. This motherfucker shot you in the chest. He tried to kill you. You need to show him that you're not one to be fucked with. As you are overcome with frenzy. Your current objective? Fuck up the guy who shot you. As we kind of look, we see through the door. We see a guy holding a shotgun close to the door who kind of looks at you. And his eyes are wide when he realizes you're not dead from being shot in the chest by a shotgun blast. At this point, what would you like to do?
Let's see, how brutal can I make this? I think he's just like full on anger mode. I'm gonna use celerity to fucking close the distance real quick and kind of like shove the shotgun under the dude's chin and just start letting rounds go.
All right then. Spend a point of blood as we watch in a fast frenzy in the blink of an eye for both Beauregard and Sage. You just watch as in one moment Carlos is kind of like almost about to fall onto the ground, and the other moment he disappears into the room. And then you hear the sound of a shotgun blast. Carlos, as you begin to come to, the frenzy begins to calm down. You see the guy in front of you is missing the front part of his face. And there is blood on the ceiling that slowly begins to drop down to the ground as the guy collapses.
Content, I'll kind of like kick his body and then look around, see what's inside this place.
I need you to make me a conscience roll.
I like to think as you're looking around that I come around the corner pushing Sage in front of me with like the pistol over her shoulder.
Sage is in like a kind of a defensive stance as she inches towards that. But upon hearing the gunfire, she'll actually just run in and see.
Carlos, as you look down at the desiccated body of the man you just forced to shoot himself in the face with a shotgun, you feel a little bad. I mean, this guy shot you and you were fine, but this guy's fucking dead.
It wasn't even fair.
Yeah, you just killed him. It's rough. You feel a little bad. You don't lose your humanity.
What the hell, Carlos? Didn't you tell me not to kill anyone? What are you doing? Just...
The dude shot me!
Well, no sense in crying over spilled blood now, my friends. Let us find Victor.
As you look into the room, you hear a voice going, "You guys looking for me?" as you see further in the room, hanging from what looks to be like a chain spike that's been like hanged on the roof. Currently with like his arms bound and on the hook, and he's just kind of hanging there. Is a man who looks badly beaten. He is without a shirt. His body is covered in bruises and cuts. You see next to him, on like a small table, looks to be a car battery. And this guy has like a terrible black eye that's kind of begun to swell. And he's hanging there.
You've been through a really bad time. Yeah, you're Victor, right?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, if you're not Victor, then.
I'm Victor. Who are you guys?
Okay, we're here to get you out of here.
Yeah.
There's apparently
He says
somewhere
as
you
he-
need to be.
Fuck, I forgot what day it was. You guys mind getting me down?
Well, yeah, if Sage can deal with the chains.
You're able to like essentially lift him up so that the bound wrist can move off the hook. Oh, thank you. Oh. You watch as he's kind of barely able to stand on his feet. He then looks down to the body on the ground and goes, oof. Nasty. How we getting out of here?
Same when we came in. Is there any like desk or anything? Is there cash? Is there visible cash here?
There is cash. There's cash on like a desk.
I'm gonna grab the cash.
There's also a Rolex.
I'm gonna grab the Rolex and I'm gonna put it on. I've always wanted one of these.
At
Alright,
this point,
say where we came in, right?
As you-
Did we determine if you had the silver poison burn?
I do not have the silver force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Throw it on, hand melts off.
Oh shit! I had to do it.
Alright. With that, as you begin to make your way out, you can hear there is yelling coming from outside. As some of the people on the catwalks are starting to run their way towards you, as they heard the sound of a shotgun going off.
Oh shit.
I do not mean to be a nuisance to you, but we have company incoming. We should make great haste if we are to get out of here before more casualties are likely incurred. He'll say as he starts to head out the door, looking down the.
Sage would help carry the Victor. Carry Victor and try to see if there's any like pathway she can see away from the guards. If not, then it will have to be a fight.
You can either go through further through the door you haven't come in, which seems like it leads to like the other catwalk on the other side. Alternatively, go back the way you came. You take the stairs down and try and go out the same way you came.
We need to take the stairs down. We're not going back through the place where the distraction was. It's a bad idea. We need to take out these guards and go back down the way we came. If we go out front, well, most people. And there's a lot of gangsters there, judging from the gunfire. So yeah, Sage will try to.
Where's the?
I think you can do the thing again, like make them sleep.
I certainly will try, but I do not know if it will work on multitudes.
Is
Well,
there a
we'll find
window?
out.
Sorry, is there a window in this office that? Because you said that we're next to the harbor.
Yeah.
Is the window that goes to the water that we could jump out of technically?
Yeah, there would be. It's a smaller
Oh.
window. You can also see there's like a big main window that looks over the warehouse itself, and that's where you can see people are starting to scramble and make their way towards you.
Do we know that this is? I'm assuming that this dock is deep enough that we're not going to break our legs as soon as we hit the water.
Yeah, if you hit the water.
That's actually another one.
I mean, the main thing is you guys are vampires, so you'll probably be fine either way. Less so Victor. This height may or may not kill him, depending on where he lands. Especially with him being so injured.
Yeah. Down the stairs it is.
Alright. With that, we cut back to the other group. Vega, you're kind of ducking behind the cars as you kind of see them shooting around. Cassie, you're kind of beginning to gesture him away. Do you acquiesce and try and sneak your way out?
Yeah, he's sort of kind of watching to see how they react. During the time, would he notice, like how close from that incident to the shotgun incident that sound?
You would
Because
hear it not long later as you're trying to make your way away. You would hear the sound of a shotgun blast inside the warehouse.
okay, so maybe what he'll do is, would there be a vehicle that's pretty obvious that has an alarm system, just based on the year of the vehicle?
You'd probably be able to find one, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So then what he'll do is he'll set off an alarm just for one additional distraction and then sneak out the way he came, like where Cass was indicating.
Okay. In that case, why don't you go to head off an alarm? Why don't you make me a dexterity stealth at difficulty 8? As this has a chance of drawing attention back towards you.
Dexterity stealth and modifier. Oh, no modifier. Difficulty 8?
Yep.
Okay. And here we go. What the? One success. Marginal.
Alright, one success. With one success, you manage to set off the alarm and begin making your way away from it. You can see a couple of the guards have kind of begun turning and started just straight up firing at the direction where the car is as it goes off. Like they're not even hesitating. They're just firing at whatever makes noise at this point.
Okay,
both of you
perfect.
stop beginning to make your way away.
Yeah. Okay, and then try and keep eyes on Cass, and then follow to the, I guess the, what do you call it, extraction point.
Yep. Cass, what are you doing as you kind of see the chaos begin to unfold?
So Vega's gone. We've gotten Vega out.
Almost. Vega is
How?
at the point where he's like near a fence that he can scale. So he's pretty much out.
And then I heard the gunshot from inside, and I'm out.
Yeah. Specifically, you'd hear two blasts.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can do anything that won't draw attention to me. So, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna stay where I am. Anyone that sees Vega, it's instantaneous.
Alright. Easy enough.
But make sure he's all the way out, and then once he's all the way out, I'm going to follow him out. And trust that the others will make it there.
Alright then. At which point we cut back to the other group. Why don't you guys all make me dexterity athletics? It'll be difficulty 6 for most. However, Sage, I'm gonna need you to make it at 8 because you're carrying Victor with you.
Dexterity athletics?
Yep.
This is gonna be bad for me. Roll dice.
Beauregard, 2
This is such a
successes.
bad idea.
3 successes. I will note, Yampa, you are slightly wounded. Because you were shot in the chest.
Oh,
I should have
come
put the
on.
modifiers, huh?
Yeah. Which it's
Oh,
calculated,
one botch,
so it's
one
fine.
success. That's so sad.
Yeah, so as both Beauregard and Beauregard and Carlos, you make your way to the area where the catwalks are. You easily make your way to the stairs, and you see that Sage is just lagging behind, carrying Victor.
Yeah.
And the
And-
other people on the catwalks are making their way towards you with their guns drawn.
So they're not coming up the stairs where we came from. They're coming from the other side, going
Yeah.
around.
Yes.
Um,
However, if you don't go quickly, they might start to actually surround you.
Okay, can I double back? Like help Sage start carrying this dude out.
Sure.
I would like to fire a couple times that direction.
Alright, easy enough. Why don't you guys both make me dexterity athletics rolls? Carlos and Sage, difficulty 7 each.
7, and then for me it's -2 modifier because I'm hurt.
Reflex.
It should already be counted if you do the wounds, include wounds.
Okay.
Difficulty 7.
Oh, so it's only a -1 for you. Because the first one
Jesus, I've been rolling ones.
yeah, that's rough.
You've been rolling ones. Yeah, she's lagging behind.
Let's see if Carlos can pick up the slack.
I already rolled. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, was that one the... Oh, yes.
That's
Oh,
3
3
successes.
Easy. Again, essentially, Carlos just takes over, picking him up and starts making his way down towards the stairs. Bo, you're kind of keeping them occupied by firing the gun in their direction. Are you planning to hit them, or are you just covering fire?
He's just kind of pointing that direction and shooting. He's not a knowledgeable gunsmith or
Alright.
a sharpshooter by any means. He's just kind of bad posture, bad form, just pulling the
Yep.
trigger and pointing it that way.
Easy.
Let's say 3
With
shots.
that, 3 shots.
If you could do that.
Easy enough. As you watch Carlos and Sage catch up, carrying Victor down the stairs and begin making their way out the way you guys came. I'll say at this point, with enough chaos going on, you guys are able to vacate the premises. However, the last obstacle you find is the fence that you climbed to come in the first time. How would you like to scale the fence? And also, how are you doing so with Victor?
How do we do it with Victor?
Again, you can always try and tear a hole in it, but it's up to you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. See if we can, like, I mean, all together, it's 3 vampires. I mean, we're pretty strong, right? We could probably just, like, rip it open.
Why don't you make a strength roll? Anyone who wants to try and,
Sage
rip
can
this fence open.
try just to rip it apart.
I will
Strength
help you.
roll. Does that include the 2 from potence? I need to keep on remembering that.
Yes, unless you spend blood to make them order successes.
So potence just adds 2 dice because I have 2 levels in it.
Yes. Correct.
And what's
No
the difficulty on
worries.
that?
Difficulty is going to be 8. Because it's a metal fence.
No specialization, no willpower. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Damn.
that's just a rough
We're
roll.
rolling a lot of ones.
Yeah, that's one of the
Jesus.
difficulties with this system. The more dice you have, the more likely you are to fail spectacularly. That is why my ruling is only mortals and new vampires make botch rolls, or can suffer botches. And take ones away from their total.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's rough.
Minus 2 successes.
So yeah, as you go to essentially try and tear open this this gate, your blood fails you in this moment.
I had one
You're unable to
success.
fill up on this ring. That is true. However, Sage got -2. So you guys are starting to kind of pull on the fence, trying to open it. At this point, you can hear the gangsters are starting to coordinate, and they're pointing themselves in your direction. And you can hear gunfire and the sounds of bullets kind of whirring past you.
I'm going to kind of like hand Victor over to Sage. I'm gonna climb the fence, but not go all the way over. I'm gonna like stay on top, kind of like straddle it, and like offer my hand up for Victor first, ideally, and then the rest of them.
Yeah,
Able to
Sage
do that?
can do that.
Victor Rofer is the first one. I then need the rest of you to make soak rolls, as there is a hail of gunfire.
What's the soak roll? So add stamina or not?
Add stamina,
Stamina.
and fortitude.
I don't
think
have
it matters 'cause
fortitude.
Neither of you have fortitude.
Modifier.
No modifier, and the difficulty is 6. Standard for bullets.
I am rolling terribly. I failed like
Yeah.
On the roll thing, this is
Fuck.
stamina none.
I've
And
rolled
then-
four. I've failed 4 times in a row. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
stamina none.
Stamina none 6.
-1 success.
There's an extra dice in the chat. Thanks to Vivid
There's
Beats.
an extra dice for
If I use a
Sage.
physical
You can
dice.
roll a d10. Okay. Unfortunately, because I have roll 20 set up, it won't tell me what you rolled. How many of them, the dice were actually success? You should be able to hover over it and it'll tell you.
For which one?
For bows.
So this
110, 2-1.
those yeah.
Okay.
And 1 1.
1, 2,
So, 1 success. And Sage, you can roll an extra d10 to attempt to soak.
Oh,
Which you've been given an extra dice.
1d10.
Yep.
So
Success.
it's a d10.
So that is a total of 2 successes for your soak roll.
Okay, phew.
With that, there is a hail of bullets. Some of the bullets miss, but there are a few bullets that seem to land as you can feel them hit your skin. However, they don't do any actual damage to you, as you guys managed to soak the damage. Either representing that it hits places that aren't vital for you, because you don't have a lot of vital organs that work anymore, or just bounce off your skin, like in the case of Carlos. They just kind of, shoot off or stop in their tracks. Nonetheless, Carlos, who do you help over next? And are any of you attempting to climb on your own?
Bo is pushing his way to get help next.
Sage is attempting to climb.
Alright,
Yeah.
Sage, make a strength athletics. Or dexterity athletics, your choice.
I'll choose Dex Athletics.
And Carlos, you are able to help Beauregard over.
Actually, no. If I use Strength, I can use Get Potence. Let me undo that. Strength. Athletics. Difficulty.
Difficulty standard.
That's 6. Wow. Okay.
Alright, you success. You climb her over the fence. And Carlos, you're able to help Bo over, and then you're able to make your way over using the additional successes that Sage has earned you guys. and you guys make it on the other side of the fence, and I assume start booking it.
Yes, run.
As you
Grab-
hear the
grab
sounds
Victor and
behind
run.
you of gunfire and yelling, profanities and swears, both in English and Spanish. As you manage to escape. At which point, we're going to cut to a break. So we'll be back in 5 minutes to conclude this mission and see where things go from here. Until then, we'll see you in 5 minutes. Ta-ta for now. See you soon. And we're back. Hello. And let us continue where we last left off. With our dear protagonists. I was gonna say heroes, but that's not right at all. Have managed to escape from a gang compound with the life of one Victor Ruiz. Or Ruet? Either or. And yeah, with that, you guys managed to make your way around from the gunfire that seems to have erupted in the night. And eventually, you're able to find your way to meet up with each other. Where is it that you guys meet up? Do you meet up at a vehicle? Do you meet up at a specific location?
We had the car parked in an alleyway a few blocks away.
All right. So you meet up at the alleyway.
Everyone, I heard some gunshots. How are you guys doing? Get in, get in, get in. Who's the naked guy? Oh, that's Victor?
Yeah, naked guy's the guys that we were looking for, and that asshole ruined my hoodie. I gotta get a new hoodie.
Yeah, you can see like the
Victor?
front of his shirt and hoodie is absolutely destroyed.
Victor, glad you're alive. Vega Drive, please.
Immediately. Very quietly.
pretty-
And then.
Pretty worried about you lot out front, all the shotguns we was hearing. Glad to see things must have went well out there. Whew.
I don't know. It seemed pretty cool. Cass, how did it look from your end over there?
Right now, I would really like to be not here.
Right.
We can talk about your driving when we're done driving.
Well, should we let you
Okay,
out?
fine. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'll tell you later. It was pretty awesome. But what happened?
I'm sorry, did Bo say that to Cavs?
Yeah.
Very slow turn. Still smiling, but definitely not in a way that is at all friendly.
But yeah, but what happened to your shirt? Oh, we see the Carlos. Carlos, what the hell is wrong with me? Who is it?
Yeah, what is
No.
wrong with you, man? Who's Yampa?
I must have gone into the snow.
Listen, you should have seen me. I fucking ran in there, kicked the door. There was a motherfucker right there cleaning a gun. When there's gunfire going on outside, motherfucker must be a rookie. Boom, gun on his face. He dropped the gun because he was super scared of me. I mean, look at me, right? And then, like, Bo did one of his weird shits, and then the dude just fell asleep. So then I went to the next door, went to open it. Boom! Right on my fucking chest, dude. Look at this. Look at my hoodie, man. All fucked up.
Yeah, Vegas like this. What? Show me. Oh, no. Don't worry. I got my eyes on the road.
Every time he starts looking into the back seat, Cass's hand.
But I got this really sick watch, and he'll like pull the the sleeve over and start like put it in between the two front seats. Like, isn't it fucking
See,
sick?
I'm gonna grab his wrist when he does that. Mark, theoretically, if I squeeze hard enough, he'll feel it, right?
Hold on, let me check your sheet.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah,
not.
absolutely.
Yeah. I
Ow!
squeeze. I'll let go right away.
What was that for?
Oh, she didn't let go. She's still squeezing. She still has a hold of your wrist.
What is this for?
We have
I think we're far
somebody
enough away.
driving. We would like to be safe. Hands and feet to ourselves.
Right. Well, you
Slightly
gotta
harder.
let me go, and then I can bring my hand back.
Let him go.
Hey, I'll turn on the radio. Turn on the radio, and just turn on the radio.
Gee. How cool, homie.
can we quickly establish who's sitting where, front seat, back seat?
I'm passenger.
Okay.
We were there
All three of
first.
us are in the back.
Yeah.
Sage in between
4
us.
of you.
Likely.
Yeah, there's 4 of you. So it's a tight squeeze. You see Victor's kind of like, I mean, not that I'm not grateful, but who are you guys?
We're taking you to Maximilian. Is that his name? Am I wrong?
Yeah, we're here
Maximilian.
to save you, bro. Like,
Mark, who's
Mr.
his...
Walton
He was
is
the
here.
he was the progenitor or whatever
Mhm.
for the
Yep.
for the Venturers, but I
Oh,
thought
he's
police
the one.
gave us
He
this
belongs
quest.
to him. Yeah,
Okay.
so, yep, you're boss guy.
Oh,
We're gonna bring you
right,
back.
Yeah. I can't go back immediately. There's something I gotta do tonight. I gotta go to watch this. Like, do you have something to write
Victor?
with? I need a location.
Victor. With so much respect, I don't care.
I mean,
Well,
you
now
might
hold
not,
on,
but
Cassandra.
Mr. Walden does.
Because I
What
do
do
believe
you
our
think?
instructions would have taken him to the location that he prescribes to us. Sage, and I'm assuming I'm right next to Sage. Do you recall the instructions? And also, while this is happening, I would like to be kind of searching her back for bullet holes or whatever. You know, just...
Yep, that's also what I remember from the sheriff. So
Where are we going,
What,
Victor?
what did you need to do?
Hold on. Again, do you have something to write with? I can give you an address.
Does anyone have any parchment?
Yeah, I believe that I left my quill back at the hideout. Perhaps just
Whatever.
telling us would be
Vega,
appropriate.
he gives you an address.
Ooh, you know a little something about Vega. He has an eidetic memory, whatever the word is.
Eidetic memory. Indeed.
Oh, yeah, eidetic.
You memorize this location. It is what seems to be another shady dock alongside of the river.
Not gonna lie, what's up with the vampires and shady docks? Is this a thing?
Whoa, I was told we weren't allowed to use that word.
Also, technically not our word, but you know.
Oh, right. What do we kin? Is that what we say? Is that
He's not
Cass?
kidding.
Very
He's a-
close.
he's a
Kindred.
ghoul.
Kindred.
Kindred.
Don't say that in front of anybody else. No people or kind, as we call them. Humans, the whole thing, other than Victor back here. Hi, Victor. So they can't hear those words. It's our word for our
Okay.
society.
Gotcha. We love shady docks. All right. Case in point, let's
We
go.
don't all love them, but it's okay.
My belief, Mr. De Leon, would be that once upon a time, before this age of automation around us, in which we are partaking in right now, the waterfronts were the key modes of transportation. And as we are in Michigan, this undoubtedly is the end of the mighty Mississippi, which runs all the way to the southern Gulf. So there are lots of benefits to being along this highway, if you will.
Oh, that's a very good point. Wow. Thanks, Bo. I really thought about that.
You have to make sure he doesn't just get nabbed by another gang first.
Well,
I don't
real
really feel
fast,
comfortable leaving him there.
did
but-
we all recall the instructions from Miss... her name? Miss
Sheriff.
Cartwright? Miss Cartwright?
Oh, all right.
Didn't you just
Did
say
she-
that he was gonna give us a place and we were gonna drop him off there?
I thought we were to deliver him to his specified location, but I do not wish to come back empty-handed and told that we were to bring him to her.
Look, I just need to go to that location, and then you guys can take me wherever you want to go. I just need to be
Okay.
there,
There you
like,
go.
now.
Yeah.
Just go there and watch over him for a bit. And if something goes bad, we can try jumping.
Let
Yeah,
me have
we're-
your hand, please, he'll say to the ghoul. I want to find some of his bruises. You know, if he's pretty mangled and bruised and beaten, I'm going to lick some of the bruises and stuff on his hands to see if it...
Look, you do it. As you do, nothing. Does not seem to change.
Apologies. That is how we
It
say
seems
hello
that-
from
Yeah. It seems that only works upon wounds you have inflicted with your fangs. You don't have magic saliva. It's a little different.
I love the idea, bro, but
little
the
weirded
mental
out.
picture of like everyone just looking at you, like clicking this random dude. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
I just almost died. Thank you for that.
Oh my god.
With that, you guys begin driving in the direction of this dock. Eventually, you arrive at a location. This dock seems like it's one that's actually used. So you can see there's kind of workers that are going about. It seems to be, even at this late time of night, is still active. And there looks to be this large ship that is currently outside at its edge. And you can see there are currently workers that are unloading these large crates onto the dock. You watch as Victor looks at the guys and goes, "Oh, good, they're here.
Oh, good.
All right. Ooh, how do I look? Don't answer that question.
Like shit.
Partially naked, man.
That's why I asked not to answer it. All right.
Partially naked men.
It doesn't matter. They've seen me in worse condition.
I
You
think
kinda
we got 5 minutes.
Climbs over some of you to try and get to the door.
Do you need me do you need us to like one of us to go with you? Is this like, are you gonna get like shot or something?
No, I should be fine. Probably. I mean, if you want
I'll-
to come with, you can. I could use some people to look scary. My usual muscle is... I think they're at the bottom of the river, actually. I'm gonna invest in some more. Anyway, yeah. No, I appreciate it. Look tough, look scary.
Yeah.
So I really
I'll
need
go with
right
him.
now.
I'll go with him. And looking tough and scary is kind of my specialty. I do have bruiser merit, so I look like a thug.
And you
Oh,
also
anyone
have
else?
your hoodie.
I'll fucking blast into shit.
Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sage will
Ah.
go.
It's just all of my chest tattoos are showing.
Oh, also, did you heal the damage that you have taken? You can heal it for 1 blood per point of lethal.
I will indeed do that. The healing. I want to be the healed. So let me go ahead and freaking. I'm gonna be hungry here.
Oh yeah, did Carlitos drink any of that blood raining on him?
Probably not. I think he was too mad.
He's in frenzy.
He opened his mouth. Ah.
Bo is not going, by the way. He'll stay in the car.
Alright. So at the moment, I think it's just Carlos and Sage. Anyone else helping out? Alright.
Gotta keep the vehicle warm.
Carlos and Sage, you step out with Victor as he makes his way up to the dock. You follow not far behind him. Eventually, he makes his way up to what looks to be a man in dark clothing, what looks to be tan skin, and what looks to be like some scars along his face, as he just seems to be looking around impatiently before he looks to Victor, and a smile appears on his face as he goes, "Hey, Victor! Good to see you. I thought you weren't going to show up." Victor kind of smiles and goes, No, this is an important thing, you know? What we dealing? Is the package ready? Person nods. Yes. I assume the payment is where it is normally. Of course. It'll be transported to you as soon as we verify the contents of the package. Good. It's good doing business with you, Victor. And you watch as he turns around and he gestures to someone and he makes a whistling noise. And then Carlos, you would hear in Spanish. He says something along the lines of unload the specials. As he watches the people in the machine, the large crane grabs one of the specific containers and brings it out over to what looks to be a truck that it is placed on the back of. With that, you watch as the man walks over and hands Victor a pair of keys. Victor then takes. Pleasure doing business with you. Turns around to you guys and goes, well, I think that's about all I need you guys for. I should be good the rest of the way back.
So we leave you here.
Yeah, that should be fine. I appreciate it nonetheless. You've done a great job, and I'll
Alright.
be sure to tell Walton that you guys did well. I didn't get your names, by the way, though. I don't know if that's important or not, or if it's something I should know.
Sage doesn't know. if she's
Just
dead.
tell them that the new guys got the job done. I think they'll get it that way.
Alright. Easy. Could both of you make me perception alertness difficulty 7?
Ooh. Give me a sec. Perception. Alertness.
Yep.
Difficulty 7. Wow.
Ooh. For a moment, Sage, you think you hear like this knocking sound coming from the large container that's been lowered onto the truck.
Like just a faint knocking.
Yeah, like a knocking on the metal.
She'll whisper to Carlos. I think there's a person in that delivery.
Guess what? It's not our problem. Let's go.
She really is curious, but I guess now it's not. There's nothing too obvious for her to really like to make her
You can
go
attempt
for
to get
it.
closer to listen in.
How many people are watching her right now?
There's probably not a lot of people paying attention to you guys. The workers are just kind of going about as if pretending you're not there.
Then Sage would.
Sage, what are you doing?
Supposed to listen in. You hear the sounds of shuffling movement from within. Not one person, multiple.
fucked. Okay, Sage is going to back out. Oh no. Sage is going to back out and scamper away with Carlos. That's not just one person, it's a lot.
Well, what are we supposed to do? That's probably something for the prince, anyways, or that Ventru guy, the Maximilian, whoever. Way above our pay grade.
This annoys me. But I get it. We should go. We should go. Just go. Sage will just get out of it.
Yep. Make our way back to the car.
Back to car.
All right. You return back to the car with the others.
Alright. Job's done. He said he was gonna go tell his boss that we did our job.
Okay.
Okay. So we didn't have to drive him back to the sheriff lady.
No.
Sheriff just said to drop him at wherever he wanted to go, so job's done.
All right. Job's done.
Do we report back?
For my own curiosities, what did it seem that his job requirement was?
He'll look at Sage, and then he'll let her say what
Well, Victor was giving payment for a shipment, but I could hear that there's shipping people. I heard knocking and shuffling around, not just of one person, but many. She looks kind of like, even though it wasn't her problem, she just kind of looks a bit downcast. Like, just kind of downcast.
I'm assuming it's like probably like the Ventru's main guy, Maximiliano, I think his name was. Probably part of his herd or something. Let's not think about how fucked up this is right now. Let's just go.
But it is fucked up. We can't do anything about it. Her hand balls into a fist. She's
Yeah, that's why
annoyed.
we shouldn't think about it, because we can't change it unless we want to die. So we go and tell the sheriff that the job's done.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now, anyways.
Miss Cassandra, has the Ventru clan consistently been involved in human trafficking of sorts?
Would you like some brutal honesty?
Well, I do not think that anyone prefers to be lied to.
I would not cross that man. I understand that you may have moral qualms. However, while admirable, they're going to get you killed. There are lots of bad things that people like us do. We're inherently actually monsters. And it turns out that monsters do some pretty monstrous things. So possibly it hasn't been my business to know. Yeah. So
Well, it
yes
is the
and no, I
world's
suppose.
third oldest profession. But nevertheless, one does not like to remind themselves how frequently it occurs.
Can we think happy thoughts? We should be celebrating. We got our first job as kindred done, and we're not gonna get killed by the prince or the Camarilla or Camarilla or Camry. I am really fucking hungry though.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put on some music and let's go. And what are the chances of there being a tape? Is this a CD player or a tape player?
It might be
Uh,
cassette. 99.
Probably a cassette player.
Nice. Grabs a random tape if there is one, a cassette. Put it in.
Easy. With that, where do you guys head off to next? The world is your oyster, as they say.
Sage wants to go back to what was that bar that had the blood dolls? I forgot what the bar's name was. Let's see if I can find the notes.
Which one?
El
Because we've been through like
Dorado, right?
3. El Dorado's the one that has the scary serpent people.
Yeah.
Not the scary serpent people, the
You
one
met
owned by
scary
the
serpent people?
yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Club
a
Renegade was the
Ramses.
other one.
Renegade, yes.
Go back to the Renegade.
Well, if you're hungry, we could go there.
Yeah, and Vega can try some of the cocaine blood.
What? I don't have the money. Cass, you have money for me?
No, we don't. You don't need money, homie. Like, just come with me. We'll get you some good stuff.
All right.
You're gonna party with Carlos. There's no one better at partying than me.
Okay.
I'm
You look
pretty
at
good at
Cass.
partying.
Well, then, do you want some more? You can also have cocaine
No.
blood.
I don't need that.
Well, then you're not partying at my level.
Different kind of party.
In different kind of level, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
I'm being downers right now.
I prefer a nice brandy or wine among a few friends, but if you are looking for more of the hyperactive scene, then do not let me stand in the way.
We're still going to the Renegade, though, right?
Yeah.
Perhaps I shall see my old friend Lewis there again. He says,
Please don't
looking at
antagonize Lewis.
Good
Cassandra.
idea.
I would like to dance and actually party a little bit. So I'm begging you, Bo, don't.
Let's go party.
All right.
You got the cocaine, right, Sage?
Yep. Gestures
Hell
to
yeah.
the bag.
I'd like to grab the bag and like put it on, but like so it's in the front, so it covers the massive hole in my hoodie.
Yeah. It works well. And then with that, you guys make your way over to Club Renegade.
Yep.
You are welcomed back into its walls. Your IDs are not checked because the person at the door seems to know who you are, and you are welcomed inside.
Yeah.
With that, how do you
Alright, come on,
celebrate a
Vega.
mission done well? For those of you who celebrate.
Well, Sage would be dancing not because of celebrating the mission, considering what she, well, accidentally discovered at the end of it. She'd be dancing to try to forget. Like, just to get her mind off of it, essentially. Oh, and maybe, she's also looking to at least feed. So, if she could dance and find someone, and then, yeah, do that.
What are the rest of you up to during this time?
Vega would actually try and see if he could talk to Cass alone. Just on the side, just because he was like a little distracted from it within the vehicle for a little while. Probably was a little bit more quiet than usual.
Alright. And Beauregard and Carlos, what are you guys up to during this time?
I'm going straight to the bar to order one of those nice blood shots that he had the last time,
Yeah.
and then he's going to start doing his usual, looking for party people to provide cocaine to.
All right.
Bo would like to. He's never ordered from the bar, but his intent is to get essentially a glass of wine, but blood. And
Yeah.
his intent would also be to further scope out any high-profile figures with which he might be able to rub elbows with.
All right.
That's what he likes to do.
Easy enough. All right then. With that, we'll focus in on Sage first. Sage, why don't you roll me a either charisma and expression or a manipulation and subterfuge to hunt.
Ooh. Charisma. I am shit at both of those. So it was charisma, expression, and or manipulation, subterfuge for finding someone.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll like shit, unless I roll really lucky. So that's gonna be like 2 dice. I was hoping to do dancing to make it include performance.
You could do
But
an
is that a
appearance
no?
performance.
Okay, that one I won't completely die at. Otherwise, I was gonna be stuck at 1
Sure.
or 2 dice. Appearance, performance. Where is performance? No modifiers. I don't think presence does anything. Difficulty?
Difficulty standard 6. You're in Club
Oh,
Renegade. It's not hard to
specialized
hunt here. Alright, easy. You
So that
are
was
able
using
to.
appearance, performance.
Yes, you're able to ensnare some
It's
potential prey. And you're able to gain 3 points of blood from feeding.
So it's like you know when you're dancing and you take like a partner, and then
Yeah.
for one of the moves, like she'll eventually do the
Yeah.
neck bite in a way that looks like it's a part of the dance. So how
Yes.
much blood was it again?
3 points of blood. With that, we will cut over to... Let's cut over to the conversation between Cassie and Vega, as you guys are kind of off to the side. As we see, you're in kind of the more quieter booth area where it's a lot darker.
Vega was sort of say to Cass, and Cass, thanks for having my back book there. Appreciate that lots. I have a question though for you, because you've been around for so long, and are all of us monsters? Like, is that just the reality of our existence now? Is there any good, or is it eventually gonna disappear? Like,
I think the happy kind of bubbly thing drops, and she'll lean forward on her arms. Vega, you're very innocent and very sweet. It's just yes and no. Some people are still good. Ish. I mean, we feed on people's blood, so there's only a limited amount of good. A lot of them are monsters. So you know you don't have to, but the longer you live, the harder it is.
You don't mind me asking, how long have you lived?
Asking a lady her age, Vega.
Oh,
Not too old. Older than I look.
so like what? 18?
I
18
was
years.
much older than 18 when I was.
Yeah, I just don't know, you know. I try and hang on to perhaps my life, my old ways, and then just to kind of realize that we're in a world that, you know, there's human trafficking, what to feed.
There's that in the human, too. To be fair.
What was that?
There's that exists in the human world, too. To be
Yeah,
very fair.
exactly. No, you're right. You're right. I guess I've never been so close to it before, you know? And I guess I just don't know if there is people like us who truly take the higher ground. Like, I don't know if I play a lot of games, and there's like a paladin type of scenario where, you know, someone who's always kind of making the right choice, and more than ever right now, I wish I was playing a paladin, you know, like I wish I was that.
Are you including me
I don't know.
in? There's a part of this, I guess. Sometimes you can't always be the paladin. It doesn't mean that you have to be the bad guy. Sometimes you just survive. And that's enough. There's another day. Or night, I guess. And so sometimes if you want my advice, it's okay just to survive it. Tonight was surviving. And I wouldn't, you're very sweet, but I wouldn't put myself in the paladin category.
Where would you put yourself then?
See, that's difficult. But I'm not the good guy, Vega.
Well, you are good to me. So. Or are you not good to me? And he would just kind of look.
You mean, do you mean behavior-wise, or that you think I'm good? Because those are two very different things.
I guess action speaks louder than words. You could have left us. You could have. I don't know. You came to find us.
It is also
But
my
you stuck.
job not to, you know, let you all die. Or break the masquerade. That's unfortunate, but you know, I appreciate the thought.
I am in your debt.
Never say that
Yeah.
to one of us.
Really.
It's not a smiley, bubbly answer. Immediate no.
I take it back.
The way that we pay for things is something called boons. And saying that you're in someone's debt, they will use it 100 out of 100 times. And they're different. There's minor boons, which means something small. Major boons, which means you're risking a lot to get it done. And you don't get to decide how you pay them, by the way. They just kind of choose. And then there's life, in which case they own your life.
Okay.
So I'm not excluded from the list of people that would use boons. I actually use them quite frequently. So don't say you owe me, because I don't want to immediately go into this life owing quite a lot.
See? You're good.
Still up for a harsh debate.
Well, how about tonight? We just focus on the now. Forget about the past. Let's just live in the now.
See, there's closer to what I am nightly. And she starts getting up to go towards the dance floor.
And Vega will follow.
It's at this
Dance
point,
off.
Vega, you actually find yourself slightly distracted as you notice Sal standing in the corner of the room.
Jinsa, how do you find me?
Then watch as he kind of gestures to you to follow him as he steps around and enters into the bathroom.
Any of my pals nearby? Or is this going to be kind of like a... Damn it.
Currently, the only person who's close to you is Cassandra.
Hmm.
The rest are
Go
kind of
see the
scattered
Cassandra.
around. Oh, Sage would be on the dance floor. So Cassandra and Stage.
Say to Cass, Cass, I'll be back in just a moment. Sorry. One second.
I watch
And he'll-
him.
Yeah.
The minute he starts to say, like, oh, I'll be right back, she's going to watch where he goes
Alright.
at the demeanor change.
You watch as he makes his way off into the bathroom and heads through the door. Meanwhile,
She'll follow to the door. She's
Sure.
standing outside.
Carlos, how are you hunting? Assuming that you are.
I think Carlos is in the mindset of, okay, everything's gone to shit. I become this. I gotta make the best of it. At the very least, I got the job done. Or we got the job done. And I think it's just gonna let loose for tonight. With my bon vivant lifestyle. And kind of like just with the money that he took from the warehouse, he's kind of like buying blood shots, and when any other kindreds that come around, he's like inviting them for shots, and like, you know, handing out cocaine, whoever wants it. He's just vibing, just letting loose.
Alright then. Why don't you make me a... I'll say charisma plus... plus expression, and you can have 3 extra dice. For the money you're spending on it.
What in the world is exploders? Difficulty?
Difficulty is 6, standard. Oh, and you can roll 1 extra dice, because you shouldn't have your wound penalty at the moment, because you healed it, presumably.
I did. Did it not? Yep.
Yeah. Alright. With 2 successes, you actually earn some reputation among the anarchs. They seem to appreciate that you're, sharing the wealth, as it were. Very much, you get a few people, clapping you on the back, saying, "Now you live in the anarch spirit."
Yeah, and then and while he's like partying, he'll try to get a snack here and there. Ideally from people that have taken some sort of substance, alcohol, smoking, cocaine.
That's easy to do. You can gain 2 points of blood, and you can curb your addiction for the night. Meanwhile, Beauregard. As you are smoozing it, oh, we met our follower goal. Hooray! Yay! Thank you to everyone. I would be much more hyped right now if I wasn't kind of exhausted. But thank you very much to everyone who subscribed and followed. With that, right, Beauregard, as you're kind of schmoozing at the bar, you actually find there's one person who approaches you wearing what looks to be a nicely tailored suit. You would notice he does in fact have pale skin.
Well, it is.
You seem to be new here.
New, yes, at least to these parts. I don't see many dressed quite so fine as yourself here. Take a little sip of this drink.
Well, I don't often find myself coming down from the ivory tower to see how the others do things.
He'll set the glass down and he'll extend the limp handshake that he does and say, Beauregard Thibodeau LaFontaine III, whom do I have the pleasure of conversing with?
He takes your hand and shakes it. You can call me Robert Prince. A pleasure.
Well, Mr. Robert, what brings you out the ivory tower this eve?
I'd heard, pray tell, that you were a senator's son.
He postures a little. If only I could be known for things other than my father's accomplishments. Yes, that is so, though.
You and I are similar in that vein, because my father was also a senator. Though that was back in the 80s, long time ago.
Ah, it is but 15, 20 years.
My apologies. The 1880s.
Well, this is intriguing. You've piqued my interest, Mr. Robert. What other ways might we have, and he'll look him up and down, similarities?
I was wondering if you may be interested in let's say a event that is more suiting to those of finer tastes. I'd like to extend an invitation.
Well, then I suppose it would be most rude of me to deny such an invitation, although I find myself in a time with a lot of things changing. I do not know that my schedule always permits me to attend other things. Is this something that would have a +1 or rather +3?
If you would like, I can arrange it so that you may have some guests. But I would recommend that you choose them carefully. When I see not all of your companions, I would say, are equipped for what is required in high society.
Those of my recent association are a bit rough around the edges, as it were. And what day would this event be taking place?
Next Sunday, and you watch as he reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out a letter. Ooh, hello Raiders. Welcome. I hope you enjoy playing King of the Castle. I forget what his name.
He'll take a quick glance at the letter and then deposit it in his shirt pocket. And, now, where I come from, Mr. Robert, it is typically customary to bring a gift of sorts. I do not wish to intrude upon social faux pas, so if there's anything that I should know about in keeping with the good graces of the host of the party, I would very much like to be informed.
Of course. A gift is not needed, but you may bring one should you so desire to. Let's say Mr. Walton has rather eclectic tastes.
Well, then I look forward to conversing with you again on the next Sunday. And that would be 3 days from now. It's Thursday.
Yeah. Indeed. It's been a pleasure, Mr. LaFontaine.
It is all mine, Mr. Robert. I know it's Robert, but
No.
Louisiana twang.
He shakes your hand with a smile. Rory kind of, readies his suit a little and then begins to make his way out. Meanwhile, Vega, you make your way over to the bathroom and you open the door. Could you make me a willpower roll?
Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Roll willpower. Is that what I'm pushing? And trait willpower. Modifier, nothing. Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 7 for this.
Ooh, willpower used. Nah, I'm feeling lucky.
Feeling lucky.
Oop, what was it? Oh, marginal success.
1 success. You step into the bathroom. No, that's not correct. You step into your home. Into your old apartment. As you look around, the lights are off. It's dark. You're home. Something in your mind twinges that something's not right. But you're here. Maybe you blacked out. Maybe something about your perspective changed. Either way, you make your way in, taking your coat off. Step inside to the main living area, and you see on the ground feathers. Something's definitely not right.
No. Where's my logro? Recyclone.
As you look, you follow the trail of feathers, and then the trail of feathers mixes with blood.
Oh.
As you step through, opening up into your bedroom, you see something hunkered over the cage where you sometimes keep your bird. You watch as the creature begins to turn around, and you see in its teeth, its large fangs, Cyclone. dead. And then you
How much
watch
control do I have?
as the creature looks at you. And you see your own face. Monstrous and horrific. You are in complete control in this moment. For a brief moment at least. What would you like to do?
Immediately remembering that he too has new abilities, that he will lunge. And he will lunge just to tackle right into the chest, just like, no! Like,
With
kind
that-
of, you know, just tackle him.
Bang! You slam your head into the bathroom stall.
Oh. Yeah.
Cassie, you would hear screaming from inside the bathroom. No! And then the sound of a bang. Or
Kick
something.
the door open.
Kick the door open to find Vega grabbing his head after smacking it into a bathroom stall. Vega, you're in
Is
the
he
bathroom
alone?
again. You're alone.
Oh, are my pants on?
Your pants are on. You are wearing pants.
Okay. Whoa. Cass. Hey.
Are you good?
I think so. Hey, asking for a friend. Is it common for us to have visions of nightmares? Like, randomly?
Mark, to my knowledge, the most common would be Malkavians. But I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, okay. She just stares at him for a second. So some people do? Remember the creepy doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, people like him.
Wait. He's gonna search the bathroom, like kick each of the stall doors open.
As you kick the
Sal
one you
came in
slammed
here.
that you slammed your dead in, your head in, you see some guy who's currently throwing up in the toilet, and he kind of goes, "Fucking give me a minute, man. Fuck."
Oh. Yeah, Sal. Are you in here?
You cannot find Sal.
You know what, Cass? Maybe the adrenaline got to me, you know, with all the rushing. Maybe I hit my head when I rolled out of that vehicle. Really cool, like, yeah, never mind. You know what? Never mind. Where were we? We were gonna hit the dance floor. That's what we were gonna do.
Oh, okay.
I will
Yep.
say, Cass,
Alright.
you know, if he is a Malkavian, you probably need to take him to the doctor. The doctor.
Yeah. She will
That's
follow
on
him.
the grounds that he is, though. It's hard to know.
Yep. She'll follow him. Let it be for now.
Meanwhile, Vega, as you go to step out of the bathroom, you find yourself face to face with a woman. Old looking, an elderly looking woman, who you think you seem to remember either seeing or your companions talking about her. She is the one who has been giving mysterious tarot cards out. And you watch as she looks to you and she goes, "You are guided by your ambition.
I am.
You search to uncover something. Are you sure you wish to know the truth?
I have to. It's what brought me here. It's my journey. It was my purpose to find out. I want to know the truth, yeah.
What if you don't like the truth?
Doesn't matter, does it? Can't change it. Truth is the truth.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Friend Cass said, sometimes it's just about survival. So I think knowing, but at least take that off my list of worries. And then I can
But
focus on
it's
other things.
Not about survival, is it? Your path is one that will lead you to salvation or destruction. It was never a matter of survival, because if it was, you would not have stepped forth in this city. Here. She pulls out a card and hands it to you.
He says, damn, you're good.
The card is the Chariot.
Cherry,
She looks at you.
nice.
Ambition, determination, focus. But it can also be forceful and without direction if one does not keep a steady hand on the reins. You have the potential to unleash much. I almost feel bad for what's going to happen to you.
Wait, it's me.
And in a moment,
What?
you blink and she's gone.
And he's like, what is going to happen to me? Oh, son of a...
Could I see her, or was she not
No, you
there?
didn't. You stepped out, and
Fantastic.
he's holding a card. And he's like, God damn it.
But I mean, I know of her, so I guess him holding a card isn't the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I was just making
Yeah.
sure I didn't come out to him like talking to the air, in which case I would have
No.
been like, oh no.
I
Would
mean, it's
have said that last
possible.
sentence out loud, like...
Yeah, I think, yeah, you see him, like, uttering a sentence, seemingly to himself.
What's going to happen to me? Ah, son of a...
Stares at him for a minute.
Hey. Do you know what this means?
I could look it up.
That'd be awesome if you could.
Yeah, we could do it when we get back home.
Cass,
Yeah.
if you had a chance to learn something that you've been searching for your entire life, but it might be really bad, would you still want to know?
Depends. What are the risks?
I don't know. Salvation, destruction.
Then no.
Really? Not even a little bit?
Nope. I told you. Sometimes the idea is just to survive.
Maybe we'll take that in and... Well. Card in the jacket. How about we go hit the dance floor? Look at Sage. She's starting a line. Is that the Congo line?
The conga line, the club. I love it so much.
With that, our camera begins to pull away from our group as we focus in on the night sky. A moon hangs up above, slowly beginning to set off. Then we move down towards a figure standing on a rooftop. We see them playing with a coin between their fingers, moving it from one to the other, to the other, to the other, across once and then back again. And then we just see a smirk on their face, a smirk with fangs. At which point we end this week's session. I hope you have enjoyed. We're going to do some quick outros from our players. Let's start off this week with our guest, Emily. Why don't you give us your outro?
Hello, I'm a guest. I am Emily. I played Cassie. I am also on Ticking Time Bomb Gaming's channel on Tuesdays playing Pendragon. We are the coolest Pendragon game because we have fairies and magic and all of the cool things. We don't only have swords, we have all of the things. So definitely come and check us out, and not whatever that other group is. But definitely check that out. Check out all of the games on that channel. Check out all of Mark's games. Mark has really cool games. I'm enjoying the heck out of this one. I want to not be a guest, but here we are. So I want to stay.
Here we are. Well, how do you stick
Yeah.
around for a bit longer? We'll see.
I figured. Not a convenient exit point.
With that, up next, Yampa, give us your outro.
What's up, guys? Yampa playing Carlos, the cocaine fiend. What can I say? Loving the system, loving the players, loving everything about this. You can catch me on Fridays taking Time Bob, Antiliad's Legacy, the one cool Pendragon game with all the swords as we go into a civil war. Hello. But yeah, no, can't wait for next week. Already feeding for it. Let me see.
It's gonna be good. Up next, Tone, give us your outro.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tone, and holy moly, loving this game. Mark, you've created a world of orphans and blood, and I'm glad to be a part of it. You can catch me on Mortal Rolls at 8:30 PST, where the gods have fallen, and these are their Mortal Rolls, but this time they're in the god form in Tartarus, and we're on episode 15 of this short mini campaign before season 3. So please join us on Monday if you're not doing anything, and give us check us out. But also check Mark out as TheCatsMeow. Give it a follow if you haven't yet.
Appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Up next, Emiko, give us your outro.
This session was very interesting. Like, I actually really enjoyed it. I'm actually basically thinking, like, I have theories, but they'll be in the back of my mind. I really look forward to what happens next, because it's like, we went through gang stuff, now we're gonna go through a fancy party, and that's gonna go so well. But yeah, having a blast. And catch me back here at, next week, because it's the only streamed public game I have.
Yeah. Alright. Up next, Rain, give us your outro.
Hey, Cleansing Rain, playing Beauregard. I didn't break any rules that would make Cassandra mad today, so that's a positive.
Gold star.
Like Emiko, this is the only thing I'm appearing on a weekly basis, so be sure to be here next week as well. Like everybody else has said, having a lot of fun participating in this and learning how to play it. And in case some of you viewers don't know, we are all, I suppose, minus Cassandra, rookies to this quite a bit. We don't know our factions. We don't know very much about ourselves. I licked a guy's hand thinking I could heal it today. So we're learning as we go, and we're having fun with it. Thank you, Mark, for putting all this on. It's been great. You've got a good group here. It's a lot of fun to do it with. And looking forward to next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. As said before, this is a fantastic group of newbies as they are learning the ropes of how to be a vampire in this world of darkness. And hello, I'm Mark, aka TheCatsMeow. Welcome to my channel. I hope you've enjoyed your time here, and I hope you'll join us next week. I have a few things going on next week as well. I have a video game stream where I do some voice acting stuff with some cast members of this show and other shows. So join us on Mondays for that. What else? I will also very soon have a new series that will be up on this channel, which will involve some, let's say, historical figures. As we go back in time to the age of the Italian Renaissance, to see what it's like to be a human in the world of darkness and why it sucks generally. What else? Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed. Check us out on all the various channels that we have shouted out. Very big thank you to Sorcery for the character art that you shall see right there behind Carlos, as well as on our outro screen. Yeah, what else? I hope you've had fun, and I hope you join us next week as we dive into a deeper mystery behind what is going on with our new bloods, and who are these mysterious figures that seem to be keeping an eye on them in the shadows. Will we find out? Will it stay a mystery? You'll have to find out next week. Other than that, big thank you to all the people who subscribe, and big thank you to all the new followers. We finally reached our follower goal. We're at 110 followers, and hopefully we can keep that going up. We're also almost at our subscriber goal as well. And with that, yeah. Thank you to everyone who has joined us. We'll see you again next week, once I can select the things I need to select. We will do a raid out to some other people, so until then, good night. Say goodbye, everyone.